Hey, welcome back. Well, this is the second part of the RoboAdvisor project. If you want to see the first part, I will let you the link up here. But basically, at the first part, we create an API with Python and FastAPI and connect it to a local DeepSeek model using Ollama. This is basically to get investment portfolios based on certain input data. The idea in the second part is create a user interface to connect the whole project and have the complete user experience of creating investment portfolios with AI. In this case, with DeepSeek in a local environment. Just to give you a disclaimer, this is not an investment advice or anything like that. I'm not an expert. This is only for educational purposes, okay? So, let's go for it. Okay, first we need to create a project. And to do that, just open your terminal and use the command npm create by latest to use the last version. In my case, I will call it as a RoboAdvisor Frontend and just set up the template. After that, the command will request us the framework. In my case, I will use React with JavaScript, and that's it. We got it. So let's go to the folder and just use npm install or npm install to install all the dependencies. Okay, we got all the dependencies, but in addition, I will use Axios to make the request to the API, recharge, to put maybe a really helpful chart inside the UI and the styled components, just to save some time. Okay, that's it. Now I will run the template that we create. So let's check it. Okay, well, we got it. We have the template using Vite and React running in our local. Just open the folder that you previously create with the npm command and you will see this. As you can see, well, now I have my dev environment running right here. Well, if there is any modification, this automatically reloads the project and show me at the web browser how looks the last changes. Well, in my case, I still having the basic template, and well, let's go for it. Okay. The first thing is creating the folders that we need to set up our interface for the RoboAdvisor. In that case, well, I will use the source folder and I will create the components folder right here, and the I think that I will need the service. I think that we got it. We will need the services, and inside this folder I will create the logic to launch the request to the API, and inside the components I will create the investment form, that is the information that the user will introduce to the interface, and after that we will pass to the API. the I will need another folder because I would like to include a cool loader. As you know, well, the DeepSeek takes a while processing the information. So while we are waiting, the idea is to show like a cool loader just to inform the user that the AI is working on the solution. And another component that I will need is the portfolio results. And here at the portfolio results, I will display all the recommendations that we will receive from DeepSeek, but also I will use that information to renderize. I'm thinking now in a pie chart with the different sections of the investment advice. So yeah, I think that we were ready with this one. And the second step is just to start creating the file. So I will create the index right here, the index right here, and the index right here. Okay, and at the service, I will create a API.js. Yeah. Well, I think that this is all the structure, and well, the idea is to create the indexes for every component. The API call, well, the function that makes the API call, and we'll just modify the app file to include our components right here. So I will do that. Let's speed it up, and I will show you step by step after that. Okay, well, just giving a quick look right here while I'm importing Axios to launch the API request, defining the URL from the FastAPI application, and well, just declaring the function that received the investment data, that it's the data that I will receive from the user interface at the initial form, and will just make the post request to the API and the information that we are getting from the form. If everything goes well, I will return the data, but if anything goes wrong, just raise up an error and finish the function. Now we will continue with the investment form, so let's speed it up. Okay, well, what we have right here, this is the investment form. I'm importing all the React, the user state and styled. And well, I basically import some styles that I previously built for this project. But the most interesting part is the functioning investment form that basically, well, I'm setting up initial state for the form data, and will declare some function to handle the change of the form, they handle the submit, validate if the information is complete, and well, basically here is the construction of the form. Basically what we have right here, the form container that will contains the title and all the options. Can you see this is the the first part to request the risk profile, the investment term, the initial amount in USD, and the monthly contribution. After that, the declaration of the submit button that launched the request. But before that, we disable the button if the information isn't complete. And finally, we'll export the investment form. So yeah, I think that it's complete. I'm just checking right here that the dev environment is running without errors. And yeah, next we can continue with the loader. So let's speed it up and check you in a moment. Okay, we got it. Just to take a moment to check it, I define the some stifled, the spine, a pulse for the loader, the container. I define two spinners, the outer and the inner spinner, and define each style for every effect that we will have. And after that, I put inside the loaded container all the effects, the spinner container that includes the outer, the inner effect with the center dot, and a loading text that basically will says the AI is working in your investment portfolio. And the coffee break, well time for a coffee break. This process could take a moment. Yeah, I think this is complete, and we can go to the final. We will need the portfolio results and modify the app. Let's go for the portfolio results, and after that we can integrate all in the app.jsx. Great. We got it. What we have right here, as the other components, we have the imports. At this part, I'm using the facilities that Recharge offered to us, and implemented in our return. For this one, I define the styles for each part of the results form, and just pick a random colors, and after that we'll define the portfolio results functions, where we map all the information that we receive from the API, and basically put it in the container. All and the results container, and this part is the header of our container. And after that, I defined it a pie chart, where I put all the information that we get from the API, and a tooltip and a legend to make it more clear, and another section that include the argumentation of the rationale that the AI offered to us, explaining why the pick these stocks and bonds or ETF, whatever, and the expected annual return that the AI calculate for us. And and a reset button to create another simulation. Okay, well, we are, I think that we have most of the UI. There is only one missing part, that is the app.gsx, that basically, well, is to put all the containers together and all the logics that we need to test our UI with the API and the DeepSeek model running in local, just to make sure, well, we have all the local environment running. And well, let's go for the last part. Okay, well, finally we got it. I'm very happy with the result. The code, I think that it's very clear, but let's check a look in detail. Well, at the import, well, we have the React, the user state, the style, and the difference component that we previously built, and also the functions to call the API from FastAPI. And after that, the declaration of the styles of the form that we will have at the application, and the function. This part, well, we defined different variables using the user state, one for the loading, another for the results, another for error. We have the handle submit that basically start setting up the loader, and well, they set the error in null. What happened right here? Well, here we are calling the API. So, well, we call the function that make the HTTP request, and if everything goes well, we set up the new state of results with the data that we received. If not, we set up the error, and finally, what will happen is we will set up again the set loading in false. That will cause that the loader disappear from the application. So at the return, we have all the app container, the header that contain the title of our application, that is the RoboAdvisor. The subtitle. Here we have the investment form. If there is no loading process and no results, we will show up the investment form. If we are loading, if loading is true at this part, that means we will activate the submit. This immediately activate the loader, and well, if we got an error, we include the error on the UI. But at the final case is if we have the loading in false, that means that the process ends and we have the results. We will display the portfolio results component with, well, actually the results that we get. So, well, I think that we're ready. Let's go to try it out. Okay, before I go to the testing part, I need to clarify a couple details. Well, I actually update the index .css with this one when I specify, well, the font family, the background color, and well, the line height in each in each header. And the other one is the index.html, just to, well, put it at the top part of the web browser, the title, and, well, just to personalize more. And another important detail that you need to think about is at the API file, you need to include the middleware specifying the URL from the UI. This is just to avoid parse errors. Just to add this one, add this file that helps you to import the cars middleware, and after that, after the declaration of the application, you need to add the middleware. So, well, taking in account that, I think that we are ready to test it. Just to show you, this is the first approach. This is how our UI looks. Well, I think that it's pretty clean, pretty good. It's this icon. I like the icon and, well, all the options. And now, well, the idea is to run the API and run the model and try it all together. So, well, we have this terminal running the Vite. Let's go another one. Let's open Miniconda. Let's activate the virtual environment that I built the last video. Okay, and after that, let's use ubicorn main app and reload. Okay, got it, my fault. Let's open again. Let's activate. Okay, let's go to the desktop right here, and once you get the folder, when you have the Python file, you just use ubicorn main app -- reload. Okay, got it. Well, the frontend is running, the API is running. Now we need to run the AI model. Just type Ollama start, and we got it. We have the 3 components running in our local. Just reload to make sure that everything is working together. And, well, let's go to the fun part. Let's go to test it. Let's do a conservative in a long. Let's start with okay, there is something wrong right here. I think that it's maybe it's something with the investment or with the options. I think that I accidentally duplicate initial amount, monthly country. Yeah, you see, this is the error. I need to change this one to the monthly error. Just save it, and I think we're ready. Okay, let's try again. A conservative long. Let's try with $1,000 and a monthly contribution of 100. Let's launch it. See the loader. Okay, well, we got the information, but as you can see, well, we have an error on the color selection, and the expected annual return. So let's go to check the code. Okay, so the portfolio results must be using the color selections right here. Okay, there's something wrong right here. Let's take a look of this. Okay, got it. This is a typo right here. Okay. Yeah, well, I think that this config is need to be inside of this cell. Okay, and inside of this cell we need to no, this is correct. Just try it like this to see what happened. Okay, I got another error right here. This is a typo. Oh yeah, well, we got it. Let's try another one. Let's do an aggressive. Let's 100,000 and 500. Okay, it's working now. Let's wait a sec. Perfect. Well, that looks pretty good. I'm very happy with the results. Well, we have the RoboAdvisor and we have our chart right here of all the results container, the investment portfolio results, median high, very interesting descriptions, the annual return. Looks pretty nice. And well, what we have right here, well, the VOO, VEU, and well, I don't an expert like this, but well, it could be really interesting to take a look deeply in that recommendations. But well, it looks actually pretty interesting, and all the charts and visualizations looks pretty well. I'm very happy with the results and the integrations. As you can see, it's really easy. You can replicate on your local, and let me in the comments what are your thoughts and recommendations. And for sure, if you know more about ETF and stocks and well, investment portfolio, I would love to hear what do you think about the recommendations that we receive from the AI. That well, this is all for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like to develop this UI and connect it all in my local. And well, if you like, please give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. This helped me a lot to continue making this kind of content. And well, see you in the next one. Yay.